Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. Thank you for dropping by today. I do appreciate it. This is the card I have to share with you today. It's this lovely rainbow card with these butterflies that I've die cut out, and I had such fun making it I thought I would share it with you today. So let's make another one. I'm going to get a scrap piece here of my grid paper so I don't make a mess everywhere. And then I've got a piece here of basic white cardstock that measures 14.35 centimeters by 10. We're going to do some ink blending to make our background. And my first colour I'm going to start with for my rainbow is Poppy Parade. So let's get my blending brush, a little bit of Poppy Parade. I'm going to start off. I just want a little bit in the corner here, I don't want a lot. I'm just a lighter hand, just taking it down. And that'll be fine for now in our corner. So let's put this blending brush away for now. And that's Poppy Parade. My next colour is going to be Pumpkin Pie. So let's get my, I have a blending brush for sort of each colour, and by that I mean like one for red, one for orange, one for yellow, not absolutely every colour in our colour family. I'm just going to blend this in to what we've had already. If I feel I've lost a little bit of the red, like I feel I've done there, and come back with my red. I do close up my ink pad as I go along. That way I don't make a mistake and use the wrong ink pad. It's the simplest way for me to make sure I don't do that. So I'm just going to go back in with my red here and bring it down a bit into that fiery orange. Okay, and if you want to go back with your orange, with some whatever's on the ink pad, on my blush, on my brush, I can do that. So that's our orange. So close that one up, and we're going to go on to yellow, and this is Daffodil Delight. I'm just blending it into the orange. You can sort of see that you're getting your yellow coming down. There we go. Into your orange, into your yellows. So that's enough of that. Now last time I did this I used Granny Apple Green as my green, but I'm actually going to try this time with Lemon Lime Twist and see how it looks. So let's put that one away and go for some Lemon Lime Twist. And I'm just going to bring this down up into our orange, into our yellow. And that's what we've got so far. I think that looks nice. I know it looks a bit more blotchy on camera than it does in real life. I promise you it'll all smooth out, but I am going to go back in with my Daffodil Delight and add a little bit more colour up here and blend it in. There we go. Okay. So that was our yellow, and we've done our green, and we're going to go on to our blue. That's a little bit more green, I've just decided. I just want to bring it down a little bit more here. That's fine. There we go. So we've got all of those there. So let's go into blue. Now last time I used Azure Afternoon, which is this blue, but I think I'm going to go for a lighter blue this time. So I'm going to go for this one, Pool Party, that actually has a little bit of green in it. I'm going to just bring this in. I think I'm going to change my mind. I'm not happy with that one. I'm going to go for some balmy blue rather and see how that looks. It's a better blue, I think. It's going to give me more of a blue. I'm just going to bring it up into the green so it blends out. And that's what we've got so far. As I said, it will soften as the ink absorbs into the paper and it dries. It's very wet now. Obviously if you put your hand on it, it's dry, but it's not cured dry. If you heat emboss this pudding batter on it, it would stick everywhere. You would need to let it dry. So there we've got our blue, like that. And then our last colour is going to be some nice gorgeous grape. But all of these colours will be listed and linked in the description box below. You also find the full supply list on my blog post, and again you can find the link to that in the description box below, alongside all my social media links. So if you want to be the first to find out about all the news from the world of crafting with Ashee, do follow me on social media. There we go. There's our rainbow. I hope you like that. Let's close up the last of these ink pads here and move these out of harm's way. Okay, so that's what we've got there. So let's put that aside. We'll use it another time, would be perfectly fine. I'm going to set that aside to dry just for a little while, and we're going to bring in my stamp set. The Stamp Up sentiment. Last time we used thank you. I think this time I'm actually going to use happy birthday. So let's use our grid paper. This is a great trick. Use your grid paper to get your sentiment straight, and then pick it up with your block. So what colour should we do our sentiment in? I shouldn't have put them away. Let's do Poppy Parade again. So that's fine, Poppy Parade. It's near the bottom, of course, it would be. If I'd wanted Gorgeous Grape, I'd have managed to put that near the bottom. It's always the way, isn't it? Okay, let's ink this up nicely. Keep our cardstock as straight as possible if you can. Always helps. And then just going to down. There we go. Happy birthday. Now on my original, well actually just let me clean this up and then I'll show you. I always clean my stamps as I go along. That way, firstly, if I put them away as I go along, there's no orphan stamps which are left on a block and I don't know where they belong. And secondly, there's no chance of me putting my lovely card into an inky stamp. Okay. Now on my original in the background, I did do some background stamping here using the sketched butterfly set, and I used a few of these sentiments and these butterflies in the background, but it was fine, but I'm not sure it really added anything to this card. Normally I love the effect, but for once I wasn't totally happy, so I'm not going to do it this time. We're going to cut out a sentiment. Now my original, I used these dies, the Happy Little Things dies, to cut out, and I used this one to cut out my thank you, but I think the sentiment is too long for those dies, so I'm just going to go the old-fashioned route and cut it out using my trimmer. So let's do that quickly together. Cut that out there, and then we just want a little sentiment. Like that. That's scrap for another project. And then just move this aside. And there we go, happy birthday. Now I do want to take a little bit more off the top of my birthday, so what I'm going to do, it's such a small piece, I'm just going to line it up on my trimmer. And this is a trick, use a bit of, make sure it's straight, and then use a piece of repositional tape, post-it note tape, washi tape, whatever you want to hold your piece in place in your trimmer, and that way it won't move on you. Okay, lovely. So let's assemble our card now. Our card base is thick basic white, so that's a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then we've got a lovely rainbow here, and you can see here how it's already started to absorb into the paper and smooth out, and it just looks glorious. So let's stick that down. So my glue's gunked up, nothing unusual there. You should really just clean it off after every use, but do as I say, not as I do. And this should give me a little white border around here, which I like because it matches the white butterflies. Okay, and I'm going to bring those in here. I've die cut all our butterflies out already, and they were die cut using the sketched butterflies dies, and we used this die here, this one and this one, and I cut them out 3 times. So now we can just arrange our butterflies and our sentiment wherever we want it. So let's put our sentiment down first, say there. And if you've got a whole lot of butterflies and you don't want all of them, you can customize them. So here I don't want 3, I want 2, so I am just going to just gently take those 2 apart like that. And then I've got another one there, maybe one there. Let's see what else we can do. Oops. Let's have a look. We could have one there. There we go. That looks okay. I won't use those 2. It's always good to have a bit more maybe than you need. So now we're just going to stick these down, and I'm just going to use glue. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the center of each butterfly. If my glue will come out. I don't really want a lot, just a little bit. I still want to be able to see some of the wing movement. So just press that down and you can see here just till it holds. And I'm just going to do the same here, just a bit of glue in the center. I'll just remove my sentiment till I've put down my butterflies. You don't want a lot of glue, you don't want it splodging out if you can help it. And I'm just raising my wings with my fingers. I feel these butterflies are too delicate to try and get foamed adhesive really easily underneath. So I'm just sticking with my glue. And then this last one down here, you really don't need much. It will hold in place just with that little bit. And just give it a pinch so until that glue takes, like that. And then for our sentiment here, I am going to pop this up on some dimensionals, so let me get those out. I'm going to use some edges, I think, for ease. So let's see. Just use the edge of your dimensionals. Edges of your dimensionals are invaluable. They're all good dimension. Please don't waste them. I love using my edges. Less backings to take off as well. Just one long backing and it's all off. So it's all good. Put that there. Get rid of those. Clear the next of it, and we're going to use some rhinestones here for some extra decoration. So let's do that. And I'm going to go for a mixture of rhinestones. I'm going to try and remember to stay on this diagonal. Sometimes I just don't think. Whoops. There we go. And one there. Maybe a larger one down here. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm trying to stick with the uneven numbers if at all possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there you've got a really simple, easy rainbow card. So there, my rainbow butterfly card. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And as I said, all the supply list, etc. is linked below in the description box, and you'll also find there all my social media links. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.